Tell you something else. There's a lot to be said for making people laugh. Did you know that's all some people have? It isn't much, but it's better than nothing in this cockeyed caravan.
The next comic is probably the sickest fuck you'll see tonight, and I love him for it.
That's one of my favorites. He is a man who is a Shaolin master of the dark arts. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dark Master.
This guy's one of my personal favorites. He's very warm, very lovable, very sweet, very giving. The guy's been one of my friends since I started out this business, and he consistently brings something new to the table every fucking week. You gotta admire that kind of dedication.
He's a man who has never been in any contest. He's one of my favorites. Give it up. Come on. Go.
Guys, this next comedian, are you into clean comedy, squeaky clean?
This guy also helped me get kicked out of another venue that I was
That's one of the more interesting comedy podcasts in the area. The JoshCast. Check it out sometimes.
The best show on the internet, Mr. Motherfucking Josh Jack Boo!
The Jack turns into the social media world. Jack up.
Oh, no.
Here he is, the one, and only, Josh.
Hello, Chang You?
No.
Can I speak to Chang You, please?
He's at home right now. Who are you?
Yes, hi. My name is Tom Leopards, and Chang You has owed me $500 for the stock market for the past 3 weeks.
What?
Chang You has owed me $500, and the stock market a couple weeks ago, his stocks went down, and he's down to $500 that he owes me.
There is no such thing.
How do
He
you...
doesn't understand English, so he cannot play stocks when he doesn't understand English.
No, listen. We have all different types of translators inside the market, even Japanese and Chinese, and he's down $500 that he owes me.
Don't make me laugh.
Don't make you laugh?
My father went to China a week ago. How can you play stock market when he went back to China?
He didn't go back to China. It was about a month ago.
You say a week ago.
I didn't say, I said, no, weeks ago, which is 4 weeks, which is equal to a month.
Don't make me
No, listen. You listen to me. You listen.
You call me like this.
I ain't calling you.
Please.
I'm calling Chang You, bitch.
Fuck you.
I'm calling Chang You.
My father doesn't owe you anything. Who are you? Fuck you.
He owes me $500, bitch.
No.
Yes, he
Who
does.
the fuck are you?
This is Tom Leopards.
Please, and let me check it.
This is Tom Leopards. And I'm calling for Chang You.
He doesn't understand English. How can he talk to you?
We have translators. We have Japanese translators.
I'll call the police.
You can't call the police on me. He owes me $500. We have Japanese translators.
I owe you.
He has Japanese translators.
Nobody in the family.
Yes, Japanese translators. 4 weeks ago, he's down to $500. I'm out of line. You have no idea what you're saying, and he owes me the $500.
No, he don't. My father doesn't play stock market.
He just did a couple weeks ago. He just did. How you gonna tell me? Now listen, you little brat fuck. Your dad owes me money. He owes
Who
me.
you are?
It's Tom Leopards from the stock market.
I don't know anybody from the stock market.
I'm calling for your
My
dad.
family knows you.
Yeah, but your dad does. How the fuck do you know? You don't know.
Fuck off. My father doesn't play stock market. He doesn't know about it. He don't play it.
Yes, he does. You don't know nothing about him. What are you, a farm around all day like a fucking squirrel?
And he doesn't sound like a salesperson, a salesperson. You sound like a bitch.
He argues, motherfucker. He gambles.
Oh.
Yes, I need to speak to Chang You.
He's at home, bitch.
What the fuck you mean he's not home?
Yeah, Josh cast it up, man, whatever that means. Welcome to a fresh new episode. 1 or 2 people listen if I'm lucky. The first and not only the first and first podcast in Philadelphia and your favorite podcast show that you don't listen to and all that nonsense. It's Tuesday night / Wednesday morning. Not much going in my life. We're going to jump over to the topical news. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be at the Crooked Eye Hat Barrel open mic. Like the time you hear this, it's going to be a little bit too late if you're listening to this, which you're not. So it's pretty much pointless announcing that. But the guy, Matt Wenger, who runs it, said that we're getting 10 minutes of stage time. So wrote me out an extra long set for tomorrow. I'm going to get me my 10 minutes of stage time. I'm not going to do Uber tomorrow night. I'm going to leave out early. I'm going to get on that list early. Yes, I am, folks. And, Comcast sent me another copyright strike number 4. And I did this rant already, so I'm not going to do it again. But what the fuck business is it what I do with their internet? Like, if I buy a car for dealership, I highly doubt they care if I'm doing drugs in it, I'm fucking prostitutes, I'm coming in the back seat. Who cares? What are they going to do? Slow my internet down? Go ahead, Comcast. Fucking bring it. Okay? And I guarantee you at the Crooked Eye Brewery tomorrow, all the comedians are probably going to walk out of my set like a protest. They're all going to sit there and talk during my set and walk out because I trashed some hack on Facebook. Who gives a shit? You don't like me, suck my dick. The fucking best joke writer in this goddamn city. Okay, not the best. I'm going to say one of the best. That's right. I'm claiming one of the best joke writers in this city. And one of the best performers in this city. What do you think about that? I'm crazy? Well, maybe I am. But you have to be crazy to get into comedy. Anyway, let's get to the topical news, which is 85% of this podcast show. Trump turns heads with a maternity leave promise. That Trump is always turning heads. Woman arrested over a bizarre incident with french fries. And this is the kind of stories I like to talk about, folks. Woman arrested after taking 3 french fries from an officer's plate. It's hard to resist french fries. Some will cost you no more than several dollars. However, a woman recently ended up paying more for her craving. According to WSA, she was arrested on Wednesday after allegedly taking 3 french fries from an officer's plate at a Washington, D.C. restaurant. So she didn't even ask. She just went over and reached on this guy's plate and took 3. And that's a ballsy thing to do. Like, if I was the cop, I would be such in shock. I would be like, could you not do that? I wouldn't even have the balls to arrest somebody. A veteran shot in an attempt to rescue a woman at Walmart. Model slams NFL. Okay, that was Giselle Bündchen, I think it was. One of those stupid models. Strangers raised more than $140,000 to help a elderly street vendor. So, more in this story. A photo, 89-year-old popsicle vendor hunched over a cart has gone viral. And they started the GoFundMe, and a lot of people supported it. And this guy is now, he's a hunchback, but he's a rich hunchback. And me, I'm just a poor hunchback. So what are you gonna do? Well, what else is going on? Bride forced to hitchhike to her own wedding. When her limo broke down, bride forced to hitchhike to her own wedding. Hitchhike. Beautiful afternoon, you're all dressed, you say I do. A tire has blown out, you have no spare. See? See, this is feminism. I don't know how to change a tire myself. But these broads should. That's right, honey. Get on that wedding dress and change that tire. Fan tries to climb on top of the Yeezus. The Kanye West, according to TMZ. That's right, JoshCast Studios, which is my parents' basement in Northeast Philadelphia, gets you all the news from all different sites. It says Kanye is performing late on Monday in his St. Pablo tour when an eager fan got boosted up high enough to reach the bottom of the stage. The guy doesn't get very far. Surprised Kanye didn't kick him, and Kanye's got his hand out like, y'all, man, what you doing, man? I don't want to touch you, nigga. Ryan Lachday rushed on stage. Man tackled and detained. Obama, he's inventing. Well, this is another story I'd like to hear about. Man does amazing act after hearing a racist comment. Oh, God. What is he, a white knight? Why can't people be racist? I don't know. I don't like this guy already. Sometimes you can't help but eavesdrop people's conversation. Australian and Alborgo Gerard Wall experienced just what he got at lunch with his fiancée. 2 elderly women at a table discussing Aboriginal people in a rude manner. The first part of the conversation, one of them say he got into a power because of the color of his skin. And escalated. So what? So they're saying that Obama and they said, well, it made the 31-year-old upset. Not to lash out at them. He didn't want to yell at them or not help the situation. Instead, he bought them a pot of tea, and I guess he paid for it. He wrote, enjoy the tea. Compliments of the 2 Aboriginals sit next to you on table 26. And it says, went out for lunch today. Food was great. We heard 2 elder ladies chat about Aboriginals. Words like assimilation. So, once again, they're saying that Obama got elected because he's black. Isn't that the truth? Jeez, why can't people be racist? People have a right to... Come on. I mean, I'm all for it. You know? I'm all for people being racist. West Virginia officer fired for not killing man with an unloaded gun. See? If someone has an unloaded gun, you shoot that fuck. Alright? You don't worry about what the press thinks about you. And if he's black, you kill him twice. You understand? How to make things the way they were, folks. Well, anyways, there might be a possible Jack and Goat segment. All the more reason not to listen to this show, right? But if there is, you'll hear it. And anything else that happens on this spontaneous podcast show, more topical news, odd news, possible Sober Junk commentary, bits, anything else that happens, you'll hear. Folks, you know, just do it up. Alright, we're here at the Crooked Eye Brewery with Tony Viejo, Darren Martinez, and Goat. Comedy Cabaret 2.0 reunion. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. But in 2 weeks, the Cabaret will be back.
This reminds me of Zero. I'm like the Zero Mostel of the Northeast Cabaret. I don't think anybody even gets that.
I was trying to get banned
for
reference.
That was
blacklisted as in
$1,000 Jeopardy question category. You know.
I've been trying to get banned for that place for 7 years for my material.
Okay. Zero Mostel. We got banned during that.
I'll have to look that up. Just like I always.
You know him from the producers. Anybody know the producers?
He's just taking over the show.
Yeah.
Let's see you, Hillary backer.
Yes, I'm proud Hillary backer.
Now, why are you over Facebook posting?
First of all, I was very much Bernie.
Was that for the free college?
I am very anti-Trump.
Was that for the free college, by the way?
Yes, it was for everything. What, Bernie?
Yeah.
Free college, socialized medicine? Yeah.
All right, so now you're a Hillary.
I'm a socialist.
Now you're back in. What about Gary Johnson? You don't like the Gary Johnson?
No, he's an idiot.
Oh.
But on his defense, more people have looked at things.
Not Aleppo. I'm not talking about the Aleppo thing.
Aleppo?
He's got a lot of crazy
He
ideas.
does.
I mean, some of his ideas are great, but a lot of them are just like crazy. Like
He's
no
a fair
driver's
tax.
license.
He's a fair tax supporter. I like
No
that.
driver's license. Really?
Well, now, Darren, can you stop talking over everybody? We're trying to...
Yeah, I don't
Aaron
like...
doesn't
I
want
don't
to
talk
be
about politics because I
don't know anything about politics. Whenever people talk about politics, I usually back away.
I can't wait till November comes to an end so it all stops. Because like I enjoy watching my television without getting angry during commercials. Like I'm watching like a rerun of Modern Family, trying to get that nice Sofia Vergara like bounce shot going on while I'm sitting at home. You guys know what I'm
Donald
talking
Trump
about.
is great.
And then all of a sudden, like Pat Toomey comes on, and I'm not for or against him, but it's like
You're not against Pat Toomey?
I don't research this shit anymore. I stopped doing it. I sleep better at night.
That's why this guy's getting elected. This madman, this carnival barker.
There's too much going on in Pennsylvania politics. Florida is very simple, believe it or not. Pennsylvania politics are like, vote for this person, this person, this person.
That's because Pennsylvania is like 99% redneck and 1% like liberal. The only pocket of intelligence. You go outside like a mile away, you're in NASCAR country.
I was out in NASCAR country.
100 miles away, you're in NASCAR
commonly called Pennsatucky. They fixed my transmission with a raccoon skin, so I thought that was pretty
nice.
That's a story.
Nice.
Now, with the Cabaret, is that going to be a bi-weekly open mic?
No, that'll be weekly again.
Good, because me and Andy Berg were talking to Mike, and he's like, we're thinking about making it a first and third. Why would you do that? There's 7 other open mics on a Wednesday.
You said that, Andy? Or
no, Mike said that. Gay Mike. Well, listen, I might say Gay Mike. Yeah, go.
Oh, wow.
Nah, he's not listening to this.
I'm going to get offended. He'll get offended when you call Gay Mike. I think he knows he's gay.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't like when you say it out loud, though, because I said it out loud, and then when I texted him to stop me up, he said, hey, Josh, I would appreciate it if you don't say it in front of people that I'm gay. I would appreciate... Yeah, he got mad at me. He's like, I'll sign you up this time.
He does seem very masculine in his defense.
I never had to tell me.
Yeah.
Got that, like,
you knew the instant he went down on you.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Peeled back the foreskin and went to town.
Wow.
Cool. Anybody else uncircumcised in this 3?
No. 3 foursome. No.
Everybody whip it out. Let's prove it.
I kind of wish I had my foreskin for some reason. I don't know why.
Because you hear it gives you more sensation.
It also keeps you warm at night. Like,
yeah.
My shit's so big
it
it's
also
a
gets the
box.
skin dirty during anal sex.
Yeah. I wrap it up for that.
Do you really?
You should have a choice. That's what I say.
Beach for 10 years. There was a lot going on. I don't want to.
Because girls don't suck me off anyways, so it's not like I'm keeping it cleaner for them. I'm not keeping
the old Popeye and the Poopa.
Just like a corn dog. So what? Yeah, he broke character, everybody. He broke character.
What do you think? Because I laughed?
No, you like to talk about your set. What are you going to do tonight?
I don't like to talk. You usually ask.
No. You always go, here's what I'm working on today.
You listen to every webcast and you have me on
Webcast.
here. I say, a podcast.
Yeah.
I say,
it is a webcast.
Oh, can we talk about my set?
Between a podcast and a webcast.
A webcast you put on the web and you cast it?
And the other ones you just put on pods?
Yeah.
Like an iPod.
Yeah, but
Did it used to be called a webcast?
I think so.
Or is that's probably I'm just old.
Yeah.
So,
like, I still write jokes about dating websites, not dating apps. I can't write jokes about apps. I don't know
For the global audience, Darren, who are you referring to?
Good, I have a question for you.
Yes,
have
Darren?
you, since you're really into politics and
I am really into
so into this presidential race, have you lost any friendships because of it?
On Facebook, someone befriended me.
Oh.
Was it someone like that you cared about?
No.
Or you don't care?
I didn't care at all.
Oh.
No, I haven't lost that. First of all,
what was it that made them? What did you say that made that person?
This is your car, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care.
I
You got
call
me
him
on
racist.
if you want. I already scratched it up.
No, I'm just
Oh, so you believe that he's one of those deplorables
Some big guy
that
come out here.
Hillary speaks
Yeah,
of?
I'm not into
yeah,
Oh, okay, all right.
deplorable, little weak word.
It's cool to hate. It's cool to hate Trump.
More
but-
appropriate, right? Scumbag.
How do we get back to politics again?
So,
Why did you bring us back to this?
You want to know if I lost
dramatic,
any friends?
dramatic
No,
concentration.
because I know a lot of people.
I don't have any
We're having some
Republican
good conversations
friends.
at once.
I find
This is the best podcast ever.
Well, this is how most
I really
podcasts
do.
are, aren't they? Like, I recently saw
Like, on a
Labyrinth
moral
again.
level, like, I
and,
think
all I
they're
can think about is I
tips.
still miss David
My
Bowie.
dad's like,
David Bowie was amazing.
Biggest thing in the world.
And, like, I just can't get over the fact that he's gone and no longer part of our lives. No, David Bowie.
And it was
I know,
his
that's
birthday. It was
sad.
Tony Viejo's birthday the other day.
It
We went to
was.
see Labyrinth.
Happy
also
belated
David Bowie.
birthday.
Went to see
I wish you were on
Labyrinth in the
Facebook
theater,
already.
this guy.
He was
Labyrinth?
awesome.
Which is weird because David Bowie and my mom had the same hair in 1986.
Discussion. I had an argument with somebody about Prince when he died, that he got more pub and more. Everyone was more upset over Prince dying. I was like, I think
This
David
guy-
Bowie
Because like you
was
never
more
think-
influential.
Like you don't think of legends dying in your lifetime.
But Prince
Seth
was
Meyers-
influenced by David Bowie.
I'm saying
You're
David
agreeing?
Bowie.
You're agreeing?
I'm
I
saying
talked to
David
myself.
Bowie.
So Seth Meyers walked up to Prince, right?
Yeah.
Why Prince was eating.
Yeah.
Why Prince was eating his. Seth Meyers went up to Prince while he was eating.
Black is what I'm trying
See, he
to
doesn't
say.
While
care.
he was eating.
While he was eating, Seth Meyers went up to Prince while he was eating macaroni and cheese and said, "You're the greatest." And Prince said, "Yeah, you know what else is the greatest? This macaroni cheese I'm eating." And Seth
leave
Meyers
me
just
alone.
walked away.
Is that a true story?
It's a true
Did you
story.
see that on his late night show?
No, but he talked about it on Howard Stern recently. But I think that's a great story because Prince was a dick to a lot of people.
I mean, I
Abstract
wouldn't say he's a
material.
dick because if you.
Josh retelling
he
other
probably-
people's
people
anecdotes.
just fucking
Thank you.
approach him during everything.
Look at Roger
he
Snair,
did.
Linda Berry. They literally just came from a thrift store after they double raped somebody.
Darren wanted to go to this.
And
I
then
did want to
murder.
go to Impact.
Was there
thrift
murder
store.
involved?
It's a great thrift store.
I don't think they could kill anybody.
He looks like
would
he
wearing
kills
a
deers,
tie?
he skins it, then fucks it.
Oh, he's gross. I think I was dirty looking. And then
It's
I
like
see
the
them, I
Lost
feel weird.
Horns.
Listen, Comedy Cabaret reunion. It's all happening here for the 2 week real log. We're gonna have free pizza that night. I heard.
Oh yeah, who told you that?
I heard I'm coming.
I'm gonna bring
I
some
heard if
free
I come
Little
in
Caesars.
disguise, I
Will
can
you eat
sneak
Little
this.
Caesars if I bring it?
Yeah.
I heard you'll
definitely.
sneak in the back
Maybe
door as
I'll,
long as I don't say hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Open up, pop open it.
Old
What am I doing?
friends.
Let me do my set.
Hey, Roger.
Roger Snair, Linda Berry now joining the podcast.
Cabaret is coming back to life in 2 weeks.
2 weeks from today. You've been on the show before. Don't back away from my microphone. You're on my JoshCast, the JoshCast 200.
I want to be on the Josh. I thought it was a joint or something. Yeah?
Oh, you want to hit this?
No.
Yo, you want to hit this?
Is there a JoshCast going on?
There's a JoshCast going on
I wanna
right
be
now.
on
So, are you uncircumcised, by the way?
I'm circumcised.
You're circumcised. Okay. All right. So that's all we talked about so far. And who are you for, Trump or Hillary?
I'm for Gary Johnson. I'm a libertarian.
He's a libertarian, guys.
Gary Johnson.
What about you? Gary Johnson?
I don't know what to do yet.
Me neither.
I'm not going to know until I walk into the booth.
I'm voting for the person who doesn't fine me for not having health care, right?
Go for Gary.
This woman said to me not too long ago, Linda, I've known you 4 years, never seen you in a dress. Are you a lesbian? I said, no. I'm not done with a man yet. Besides, if I was a lesbian, I could run her for president.
Oh.
We're turning the JoshCast around.
That's great. You're going to be on the JoshCast.
Yeah, this is the People's Podcast. And it is true that after you do this podcast, your likability to the comedy scene goes down by 20% on shows and also
Oh,
the
it's
comedy scene.
crowded. You're going to be like 20. No, that's okay.
And we're doing 10-minute sets tonight, so you guys would be
Yeah, good luck.
This guy with the
So
He said that on his Facebook. I just showed it to you.
Yeah.
But he was
You almost
joking.
lost $10 on that.
10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, first guy's good.
Okay, so I put that in everybody's head. Hey, John. How you doing, buddy?
First time here.
Radius of Meadow 7 crushing it, guys.
Talking about that.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Wow, look at that turning radius.
Yeah, yeah. Copster knows how to drive. Nice,
Is that what you're calling yourself, Copster?
I'd sweat.
The great thing about this podcast is people don't even know they're on it when they walk into it. There are people, and I have to edit so many people out because I want to be on your fucking podcast. But if your voice is on it, you're on it.
Copster's one of them.
Look, this is a global medium. This is a global accessible podcast. Well, you weren't on the last episode of the Passive Aggressive, were you? I listened to it.
No, yeah, I was.
Yeah, I hear you. What's been going on? Like, so you can't make it certain Thursdays now? You're less on the show sometimes.
Well, I ride up with Kensel. So if Kensel can't make
Right,
it...
he was at a show.
Yeah, so he had a show. It was his birthday show that he did with the legendary Wid and Uncle Floyd.
And speaking of John Kenzel, he's at the Punchline tonight. It's John Kenzel Appreciation.
It's his birthday, and I'd like to...
I put myself on. My wife,
I would,
my mom came over to babysit.
I'd like to call today John Kensel Day. It's John Kensel Day.
It's John Kenzel Day.
Yeah, today's John Kensel
And we
Day.
support him so much, we decided to come here to the Crooked Eye Brewery to get our stage
I was
time.
going to throw
But
a
in
surprise
prayers,
party at the Cole's Fitting Room in the windows.
and there's no better than
ceiling tiles.
Real jobs, you hoodlums.
that was Ben Filler, everybody.
That
Ben
Ben
Filler.
Filler?
Yeah,
No
Ben-
way.
He said he quit, but he came right back.
All right.
That's what the greats do.
That's true.
I would announce,
Jay-Z did.
if I announced I quit comedy, there would be a fucking party, you know.
Jay-Z announced
Then I'll come back 2 weeks
a
later.
couple times.
Really?
Oh, comedy.
No, you're a very funny guy. Very funny.
Thanks, Roger. You're the only person that thinks that, but Roger's about to get Trump.
Wind quarter.
They smell delicious in the wind, don't they?
They've never met a bar of soap that they liked, I believe.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh boy. Yeah, Josh, that's great. You can leave. You can come back. You can just leave me by myself. I'm going to keep recording. Darren knows how I do it.
This is great. Best JoshCast ever.
This is the people's podcast. People should do this more.
Yeah,
Like
it's
your
like a
massage
people's
with a happy
elbow.
ending?
That was nice. Actually, that was too rough. I hope you don't do that to the
Really?
gals.
I do.
Dude.
Well, I ask them how they like it.
Oh, you
They
asking?
usually say hard.
I like it rough.
Usually. Smack me.
Yeah.
Put him up.
So, guys, did you notice that there was five Wednesdays
I love sugar.
last month?
No idea.
Okay, it wasn't leap year. It was Lipo year. Hey, how you doing? Lipo year.
You know, my father
I told Lipo to use that one.
found out if you're up there.
That's right.
So in 2 weeks, the cabaret starts again?
Yeah.
Let's go back to that.
You know, my father was a Snair. He was always caught in a trap.
He'd like to roll.
I would give anything to hear Mark
Get
Lipo on
it?
the passive
Snare
aggressive.
drum roll. He'd like to roll.
Just about anything. I would stop doing my podcast to hear Mark Lipo.
Wait, let's get some more goats, Mark Lipo.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my father was the snare. He used to roll me. Get it? Drum roll.
It sounds very gay, but it's a good impression. It's a funny impression.
Oh, I try.
Ah,
My
yeah.
girlfriend said, "Are you with me for the sex?" And I said, "Sure, as long as you have a cock."
Are you with me for that?
Set up that whole building. So bad set up there.
Thank you.
What's up, Ben? How are you doing? All right, man.
See you, bud.
Wow, the man hug. That was awesome.
What's up, Vid? Dude, what's going on? I do, man. Good to see you, man.
Hey, I know that guy.
So you like him best?
Oh, yeah.
I know him.
Trying to get certain people don't want to be on the show. You don't want to force people to be on
We're
it.
getting caught up wind a lot.
Oh, that's fine. No one's listening to this, but if I'm lucky, Darren will listen to this.
Caught up wind.
I was caught up women. It was.
This picks up the lows. This is picking up all the drug trafficking at Wawa.
Is that true?
Picks up the lows pretty well.
Gets the person from a while going, yo, I'm getting light, yo.
You're trying to get a house.
Can we get back to my set?
Okay, go ahead. Do the Lipo.
I'm just kidding.
Do the Lipo.
Well, my Lipo.
Lipo.
I'm going to open with a new one about. It's a little pun about quality car care.
All right, that's enough.
I'll save it for stage.
It kind of went down.
Kentucky, Jersey.
So somebody listening out there? Well, it's Thursday night / Friday morning. You just heard some coverage last night from the open mic in Hat Barrel with Tony Viejo, Darren Martinez, Roger Snair, Linda Berry, Goat, and Tony Viejo and Darren left. They even bothered to perform, and I only got half the coverage of the clip because I hit the play button by accident. I always forget. I haven't used my voice recorder in a while, so I forgot to put the hold button on. But either way, we got enough coverage. I'm going to get into some topical news, but before that, I just want to say that I went down to UPenn today to do some quote-unquote day game. I made about 3 or 4 approaches, got rejected by very smart college girls who knew that I was some 30-year-old loser trying to get in their young panties, whatever. And Matt Wenger, the guy who runs the Hat Barrel open mic, he nominated me to do 22 push-ups. There's this 22 push-up challenge, which, by the way, it's like, why not just give money to the cause? You know, I understand, just like the ice bucket challenge and all that stuff. I mean, just give money up, you cheap fucks. Stop with this whole challenge crap. And we all know this is all just to make fun of comedians. You know, like Andy Nolan's in really good shape. Chris Dolan's in decent shape. Matt Beck's in decent shape. Come on, man. I can't do 1 push-up. But I'm going to try to put that video up tomorrow. I haven't recorded it yet. Tonight I did some Uber, and tonight was a terrible night. I mean, I canceled several fares tonight because I couldn't find people. It was very busy in the Center City tonight. It was a very nice day. But, let's see what's going on right now. If there's anything. Man cuts New York City cop with a meat cleaver. Well, that's not good. I would say, unless you hate cops, then that would be you know. Kaylee Cuoco from that what's that show called? The Big Bang Theory says, I finally found my horse guy. Does she mean horse cock? Good for her. She found a guy with a 12-inch dong. Michelle Obama and Ellen DeGeneres wreak havoc at CBS. So I bet you that video was a hoot. We get it, okay, Obamas? We get it. You really want Hillary in the House. We get it, okay? You hate Donald Trump. You don't want him to win. Fuck off. Teens whose parents are posting embarrassing photos online. Yeah, you know what? You should be able to sue your parents. If your parents humiliate you, you should be able to sue. Just because I came out your penis, your sperm, and your cunt does not mean... young woman in Austria is lawyered up and wagering illegal against her parents. They refuse to move hundreds of allegedly embarrassing photos taken as a little girl to Facebook. Yeah, you should be able to. It's not right to just put that up, you know. Oh, I got the Comcast copyright alert. Uh-oh. Well, it's number 4. Woman sentenced to 25 years for the death of her son has met a grisly end in her cell. Couple allegedly told not to kiss in a patriotic restaurant. Gay couple. I knew it was gay. It was a family restaurant. So they probably just gave themselves a little peck and people were like, oh. Let's see what's going on with this other story. This waitress epic post after customers tip her $0 is going viral. So, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, everybody gets stiffed. You know, Will Fitz, who does deliveries as a pizza driver, gets stiffed. I waited tables for a long time, blah, blah, blah. That being said, there's nothing more frustrating than working your butt off for a group and spending lots of money, adding that 15 or 20% up your head. Bunch of cheapskates who have ruined your night. That's what happened to this waitress who received a $0 tip. Now, that's a lot. $187 bill. So, yeah, I mean, you definitely deserve a tip if it's that much. But thanks to Facebook, she's getting the last word. She says, works at P.F. Chang. She lost her mind after she said, this is the reason why I work so much. This is why I cry in the shower. I put clothes in my daughter's bag. Okay, you're not the only person getting stiffed on tips. You don't see Will Fitz writing a blog about this. Well, he should. He gets stiffed by a lot of fat black women who eat buffalo chicken cheese sticks. Folks, I haven't any alcohol and I'm on fire time. Can you sense it? Walmart customer finds a repulsive fine in a scooter store. The cushion of the store's scooter. Jose Avalos Dion Leon. Jesus, how many last names does this guy have? And his wife, Lapita Cruz. They're at a Phoenix Walmart. He had an injured toe. He noticed something was very wrong with electronic chairs. As we were driving to the store, he feels his back is itchy. Oh, it had bed bugs. Ew! So that's disgusting. Don't buy any scooters from Walmart. Thames Valley police arrest man for kicking a pregnant Muslim woman. who then lost her baby. Whew. That's a dark story. Washington pastor arrested for molesting 2 girls. We're all surprised it's not 2 boys. Hey, I'm making a joke. Singer is credited with best revenge all alongside. Isn't that the country singer? What's her name? The one who says, I slash your tires. Carrie Underwood's tire slash and Johnny Cash is taking sucker punches. Yeah, so I guess it's Carrie Underwood. She made that song. I slashed his tire with a... Yeah. Teenage boy dies while using a phone tracking device. What the hell is going on here in the JoshCast studios? Jeremy Cookman placed his mobile phone in a taxi. He had a simple solution. Track his phone whereabouts using a security app, common amongst most smartphones, leave it to his phone. This has become a common method, blah, blah, blah. Jeremy set out with his sister to track it. He seemingly had nothing to worry about, but he was wrong. He used the app Find My Phone, which allowed Cook to erase all the data from his phone had he wished to do so, but he wanted to get his phone back. A risky move that police advised against his own better judgment. Jeremy still sought to get his phone back. Unfortunately, there was a price to pay. The tracking app did exactly what it was supposed to do before he and his sister found the pinpointed location on the map. When they arrived to track his phone, Jeremy encountered 3 men who have found it, and well, do I really need to read it? Let me guess, they killed him? Right? It says dies, so they killed him. He wanted his phone back, and these 3 people, yeah, they killed him. So why read the rest of the story? We all know, folks. A player tried to toss a ball to a fan, and the result was bad. This always happens. Didn't somebody die once? Oh, it knocks out a man's tooth. See, that's dangerous. If somebody wants a foul ball, don't give it to them. If they die, you don't want that on your conscience. Maybe you do. Alright? Do not give it to... You're gonna knock their tooth out. They're gonna die. Woman blacked out on train. Oh, she's not bad looking either. I'm surprised she didn't get molested. And awoke to a mysterious note. 27-year-old acupuncture student, who's very cute, by the way. Ali Farner was traveling to London by train to a fitness class. She had an epileptic seizure. And someone wrote, by the time I hope you're feeling better. Okay, so they wrote her like a really nice note. Nobody molested her, thank God. I would have, because I think she's cute. Well, folks, more topical news, odd news, and very likely there will be Sober Jump commentary. Who knows? Only the future can tell. Yeah, you already listened so far, so if you quit, then you're gay. And I don't mean gay in a good way. I mean gay, like in a sick way. Or next segment, you know, and all that.
A podcast is a radio show performed by these comedian hosts, always bragging about the shows when they are all lame ass. So no, I won't listen to your show. Don't want you to listen to mine, and no, don't want you to be your guest. Go blow. JoshCast, the best show of all time. No, I don't want no podcast. A podcast is a show that won't get no love from me. Posting your link when your show just stinks. When you're trying to get support from me, I don't want no podcast. A podcast is a show that won't get no love from me. I just won't listen, bro. Listen to JoshCast show, trying to get support from me. Your shows dissing me, your show's kinda weak. JoshCast puts on a show every damn week. These shows are fucking trash, they can suck my ass. None of them will ever last. So no, I won't listen to your show. Don't want you to listen to mine, and no, don't want you to be your guest. Go blow. JoshCast, the best show of all time. No, I don't want no podcast. A podcast is a show that won't get no love from me. Posting your link when your show just stinks, trying to get support from me. I don't want no podcast. A podcast is a show that won't get no love from me. Just won't listen, bro. Listen to the JoshCast show, trying to get support from me. If you have a podcast show, oh yes, cunt, I'm talking to you. If you don't listen to JoshCast, oh yes, cunt, I'm talking to you. If you have a show just to fit in, oh yes, cunt, I'm talking to you. Don't listen to me every weekly, oh no, I don't want no podcast. No podcast. No podcast.
Hey, it's Saturday night here, and boy are my arms tired. I guess I should have done those 2 days of push-up challenge videos, huh? Well, that's what happened. Randomly, I think it was Thursday night, Matt Weger challenged me, and I did a video yesterday, did a video today, and seriously, my arms, they don't hurt bad, but they're sore. They're sore from me trying to do push-ups. I was not made to be a man, everybody. I was made to be a pussy. Last night, I did not do Uber. I was an idiot. You know, I need money right now. I don't have any income, so it would be smart if I decided to, you know, fucking drive and make money. But last night, I decided I'm gonna get drunk off Bacardi rum, which is disgusting, but it was cheap. And I went to Old City, and I went to Cuba Libre and danced with lots of black girls. Doesn't have to be black girls, but I don't have a thing, but you know what I mean. They're really easy to dance with compared to other races of girls. And then I took the train, and then tonight I'm going to be doing Uber, and then I'm going to try to park my car and do some sober commentary. Sober drunk commentary. Sober commentary with drunk people, whatever you call. So if you want to check out my push-up challenge videos, they're on my Facebook and also at the Josh Jack YouTube page, which, by the way, my copyright strike thing has ended about 2 weeks ago. I was on a 6-month strike thing from YouTube, and the strike thing it's off. B Lion just text messaged me and said, "Hey, did you hear about this comedian Bobby Lorello who used to live in Philly?" And I said, "Yeah, didn't that guy mouth rape some girl?" And he did. And they said, "Yeah, they'll talk about it on Facebook." I met the guy a few times. He did seem like kind of rapey. But anyways, that's a different news story. You hear the thing in the background, B Lion, he keeps texting me. He loves to rape. Yep, B Lion loves to rape. I nominated Darren Martinez, who I highly doubt is going to make... Darren has enough time to make movie review videos, but when it comes to making combat awareness for veterans, oh, the guy's busy. What a piece of shit. No, I'm just kidding. He was just on this episode. Nah. Anyways, big story today in the topical news. This happened in West Philly. 2 officers were dead, and I believe 7 were shot. So my dad told me today, stay out of West Philly. But Daddy, I need money. Daddy, I must drive Uber. Stay out of West Philly. A cop's rant on Facebook and its aftermath in Louisiana. A lot of news. A white police chief. I'm trying to read the story, and the copyright alert number 4 from Comcast came up. Jeez, will they just leave me alone already? Sorry about that, everybody. I know there's so many people listening to this. Louisiana town hears echoes of a racist past. So this guy used to be a racist. Hey, Mr. Bulls, president to begin. We're gonna grow a fucking pair and tell like it is. These are terrorists. They have no fucking war on my brother. So every time a white guy says brother, it's automatically racist. And it does sound... but Hulk Hogan said brother. I don't think... oh yeah, wait a minute. Hulk Hogan was pretty racist. Remember? He's like, I don't want my daughter dating no nigger! But I love Hulk Hogan. Even more for that now. But, hey, listen. This is the most racist, sexist podcast ever. Robots set to take over the job market by the year. Well, listen, good. You know, hopefully we can all get SSI. And oh, what's Tom from MySpace up to now? And it shows that... oh, remember that picture of him in the white shirt and the drawing on the background? Oh, God. But I am curious to see. Remember MySpace Tom? Lucid man behind MySpace has kept out a public spotlight for many years. Seems like he's doing pretty well. It says he sold MySpace for $580 million, and then he became a traveler. So it shows a picture of him, and he still has the name MySpace Tom from Instagram, and his name's Anderson. 44 years old. He's living the good life. Wow, man. He became a traveler. That's not even a job. That's a rich person just traveling the world. Man, some people got it made. And I'm picking up dirty strangers in my car for nothing. Somebody created NASA found a startup creates a 3D printer for pizza. A woman sentenced to 25 years for the death of her son. Okay, I already read that on the last segment. There's not a lot going on, but there's always stuff going on, I mean. Main ingredient of canned pumpkin is not pumpkin, and it says on Libby's it's 100% pure pumpkin. But we all know that's not true. Khloe Kardashian makes out with NBA Beau and PDA-filled video. I try not to talk about the Kardashians. She made out with Tristan Thompson. Make out is not a fake out, and it's a black guy. So, I mean, it's kind of weird. I guess black guys don't care. I mean, I guess black guys, they like girls who only date black. It seems kind of disgusting. She's just fucking every black guy on the planet, but black guys are like, yeah, that's hot. Yeah, we like when non-black girls fuck other black guys. Yeah. Jonas puts his chiseled bottle on display in a shirtless picture. Ooh, do tell. Yeah, a lot of these stories about the Kardashians, I try not to talk about them, but I was curious to see if it was a white guy, and you have to be out of your mind to be a white guy to make out with her. NFL team gets funding to move to Las Vegas. The Raiders. That'll be fun. You know, put a little Indian chip on there to cause some controversy. You know? Right, everybody? Alright, so that's it for the topical news. I'm going to try to get some sober commentary with drunk people. It might not happen. I might just decide to go home early. It might be a terrible night. Hopefully I don't get into a car accident. Let's all pray, everybody. Anything else happens, you're here. Then we'll wrap this up with topical and odd news. Yep, come on, everybody. Let's keep going. Alright, JoshCast. Sober commentary with drunk people. In a very raunchy old city tonight. I guess I made a mistake. Last night I came out here and I got drunk and it was like empty out here. I mean, I got some good dances at Cuba Libre, and tonight I'm doing Uber down here. I parked my car at 10 o'clock, to go pee and stretch my legs and rest my butt, and this place is packed with hoes, packed with raunchiness. Everybody's drunk. Tonight was the night for me to go out, but I blew it. I made a mistake. I should have did this last night, but nonetheless, I'm walking up towards Old City. I just parked my car about 20 minutes ago. It's 2 a.m. officially right now, and I'm on Chestnut Street, so I'm walking up right now. It's unbelievable. I mean, I could have hung out down here. But I did make some decent money tonight doing Uber. I think I made about $15, $20 more than last Saturday, and I did less trips. I don't know how to explain that, but that's good. And yeah, man. All right, and now I'm in the action right now. It's gonna get louder, crazier. Yeah, so tonight nothing crazy really happened. No good stories, really, of Uber. It's a lot of thirsty guys out here tonight. Just packs of them. 4 guys over there, 12 guys sitting around. But the JoshCast will cover all this. Yeah, so the street harassment hour has not happened yet. Street harassment hour happens usually around 2:06, 2:07. So give it a few more minutes, but people are just coming out now. I'm getting ready to walk past the Blue Martini and the Cuba Libres. And that's where most of the action is. It's 2:01 right now. Lots of cops out here. Good. Drove up here tonight, so... Usually I park my car after 5th and Walnut. I parked my car at 2nd and Walnut. Got a much better parking spot tonight. Just checked on my car to make sure no tickets. Nobody's being nothing being towed. You never know, man. See one of the pickup guys that I know. And hear that salsa music? It's kind of weird because the homeless people sit right outside, right on the bench now. Oh, yeah. Thick Johns. All right, so people are just coming out now. It's going to pick up. Right now, it's not much to cover. But once again, it's all good. I'm walking on the Market Street right now. I did pick somebody up from here. The drive to West Philly. And earlier my dad told me not to go to West Philly. He said, stay out of West Philly. They shot some cops up there. But I drove down there and it seemed fine. I like taking the train home versus driving. I mean, driving is obviously more convenient. But I don't know. I like, taking the train, even though I complain about it because usually my feet hurts waiting for the train for 10, 15 minutes, it's much easier than, because I get nervous. When I see all these drunk people walking around, I get nervous. I'm like, I have to drive through this shit to get home. Even though I'm not going to leave for a while, still, it makes me nervous. Also, someone trying to back out. Let me get away from you, run me over. Yeah, I must be an Uber driver. I feel bad for him because the same thing happened to me one day in Center City. It took me down to an alley. Somebody was unloading the truck, and I was stuck there. And I had no choice. I had to back out to a busy Center City street, but I did it. There's a lunch truck out here that serves quesadillas and such. Looks very good. Passing by the same people over and over. I'm not thirsty for some reason. Usually I get thirsty, I go to 7-Eleven. No need tonight because I didn't really walk around much. I left my house around 8 o'clock. I did go offline several times. So I would say I did about 4.5 hours maybe of Uber. Now I'm walking towards 3rd Street where the National Mechanics is. Now I know listening to this right now, if anybody is listening to this, which nobody is, you would hear the background and go, wow, it doesn't sound like much is going on. I'm telling you, it's going to pick up. Give it a few minutes because there's so many horny, desperate guys out here. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm one of them, but I'm not that desperate to stand around. I like to walk around, and if I see some girls, I talk to them. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I'm not going to sit here and be like them and sit around with a pack of guys. I'm right across from National Mechanics and a lot of hipsters, a lot of stinking Indian people. Waiting for their Ubers and saying their goodbyes. And bouncers this black bouncer I know. I think he also does Uber or Lyft, one of those. He likes to kick people out. This is his job. Hey, get out of here. Bar's closed. Go sit somewhere else. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get out of here. It's pretty much the saying, I believe. All right. I wonder if I don't know if somebody got robbed or what happened. There's a cop car out here and they're going inside of a big black Escalade Suburban type of looking truck. I wonder if somebody got their car broken into. I don't know what happened. But JoshCast will cover it all, folks. This is the only podcast where a chubby gentleman or any gentleman of any sorts goes out to the bars and covers all this. Now look at this girl's ass. She's got a fucking nice big ass. Nice heels and a big fat fucking Spanish ass. And as I'm saying this, people are looking over to me. So what? What's it got to do with you? Do your own podcast. You know what I'm saying, pal? Is anybody listening to this? No, probably not. Hi.
Gee, that was great.
Try to high-five this thick black girl who's very drunk and tired, and she said, hey, but I don't blame her for not touching me. I do look like apparently I look like I'm homeless, but yeah, a lot of the hoes are coming out now. I know you're thinking, that's not nice to call them hoes. Well, women who go out for the bars for attention for men for me are called hoes. I'm sorry. Just think about it. Why would a classy lady do that? Why would a classy lady go out and need attention from men? They're wearing shoes and outfits, and then when you try to talk to them once again, they play you. It's 2:07 right now, and this is the street harassment now. It's very quiet because I'm on the Chestnut Street, and yeah, lots of action. It's coming up. Cops are telling people to go home, but I'm a grown-ass man. I'm 30 years old. I lived on this planet for 30 years. I have the right to stay out late. I mean, you have to be at least 21 legally to get into these bars. So I've been, 9 years old enough to go out here. Now you're gonna tell me to go home, right? Kind of doesn't make sense when you think about it. All right, I'm gonna take probably 1 or 2 more laps around. I'm very out of shape. I need to take 50 laps. Yeah, people are getting the pizza. Right now. And yeah, they're getting the pizza and such, and saw 2 nice looking black girls walking to this pizza shop. Alright, here's one of the pickup guys with his friend. I wonder if he'll acknowledge me. Let's see. Nope, he walked right by me. Well, next time I see this guy, all the more reason not to talk to them. That's what they do. They always gotta play somebody, right? Alright, you hear the music. People are trying to get out the parking lot. There's a bunch of thugs across the street. And more thuggery. Alright, I think I'm gonna park right now. Not park my car, I mean park my spot. Usually I don't walk around much. I'm gonna stand at one spot because this is getting ridiculous. I'm walking around like I originally started walking around to look for my car. But look for my car, make sure it's okay. Now that I know it's okay, there's oh yeah. Look at all this action. Oh boy, I'm stuck. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Now I'm outside the Cuba. This guy almost spit on me. He did, I would have totally kicked his ass.
Rob, you out here?
Alright, so now I'm outside this bar right now. I'm gonna park right here in my old spot. You know what? I'm actually gonna switch it. I'm gonna go across the street. I'm gonna get away from the bums and the panhandlers and such. Let me go where the light is, because this is ridiculous. Damn. Can't cross no matter where I go. Yeah, I have not yet to do Uber this time at night, because it's no point. It's like, I got many ride requests tonight for this area, and you can't find people. They don't tell you exactly where they are. They just say Jeff. There's 100 people in the street right now, and I have to look for somebody named Jeff. You know? Here's Uber coming right now. There's no one to park, you know. You gotta park somewhere. God forbid if you can park. Then you gotta stand out in the street, and people are beeping the horn at you like, hey, this whole move. Alright, let me get across the street, because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, we did go that way. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm right next to the Continental. This is across the street usually the action is, but there is action over here. It's nice because you kind of get away from people. It's 2:11 right now. I'm probably going to stay out a little bit later than usual because I usually head down to the train stop around 2:25. But since people are still going home and such, and it's hectic out here, I might, maybe around 2:35, I might head out, because it's only going to take me 25 minutes to get home, unless there's a detour or something. I could take the back roads home, but there's no point. I mean, it's fine. Oh man, I'm sweating right now. Today I had Chipotle for lunch. And then I did my push-up challenge video, which was awful. It's good to laugh at it, but it's not helping awareness for anything. And then for dinner, I had 2 slices of pizza and some buffalo wings. So yeah, man. I mean, that's what I call healthy eating. Woo! So I'm just a guy talking to himself on my cell phone right now. And I'm right across the street from the action. I'm standing. I don't know why I'm telling you where I'm at right now, like it matters, right? But some people do walk this way, you know? Not a lot, but some people do. Uber, by the way, logged me off tonight. Uber fucking sucked, so I'm trying to pick somebody up, right? And all of a sudden, you know, I'm dropping somebody off. I picked them up, and it tells me you're going to pick up someone named Kate. Didn't even ask me. It just says you're going to pick up someone named Kate. And I'm like, no, I didn't say I'm going to pick up someone named Kate. So I cancel that. Then I cancel something else. And then after I dropped the guy off, it said, Uber's going to lock you off for 2 hours. 2 minutes. Like, they're saying it like they're punishing you. Like, Uber's going to lock you off for 2 minutes. And I'm like, why? A cop car is now clearing traffic. Wow, it's amazing how many Ubers are down here. If you just look, because usually most of them have the Uber sticker on their car that I have. It's unbelievable. Unfucking believable how many. Everybody's doing Uber. People do need rides home. But I refuse to do Uber around this time. Even though the, what's it called? Even though it's called the surge pricing. That's when the price goes up to make more money. It's not worth it. Because how can I park it tells me to pick up somebody at 222 Market Street. There's no parking out here. The cop cars are blocking the roads. The transit police is now blocking the roads. They're still giving out tickets out here. They're still towing people out here. There's all different types of shit coming out here. And it's like, where can you, God forbid, you can park somewhere. And then all the other parking spots are like, they're already taken. So, good luck parking somewhere, But yeah, so, street harassment is going on, but not much. Look at these stupid hoes trying to cross the street with their dumbass shoes on. All this just for attention. Was it worth it, hoes? Was it? All that just to reject guys like me, but I didn't try tonight, so I guess you can say I didn't, Yeah, so most of the Uber runs went smooth tonight. My first trip, I picked up this couple from Port Richmond and drove them to Parks Casino. They made me stop at Wawa and didn't give me a tip. I hate that shit. People take advantage of it. They go, "Can you stop at Wawa?" And it's like, give the person $2. And the guy asked me if I wanted something. Do you want something? Oh, yeah, sure. Get me an Italian classic with lettuce, tomatoes, mayonnaise. Why don't you just give me a tip? Instead of offering for me to get something at Wawa, the guy could have gave me $2 for making him drop him off at Wawa. But that's the Uber lifestyle, folks. But I did make up good money tonight. I made like 60-something bucks for a few hours, which to me is pretty good. If you average that out, that's like about maybe, I don't know, 15, 18 bucks an hour. That's pretty fucking cool. Better than last week. So, yeah, like I said, I'm barely scraping. Oh, yeah. So this happened tonight. These girls were making fun of me in the Uber because I live in my parents' basement. So this is what happened. I picked these two whores up. These two white, drunk, stuck-up whores on South Street. Near South Street. Right. And they're like, the one girl, she's talking. She's like drunk and she's talking really loud. And she's like, what do you do besides Uber? And I said, well, right now, this is the only thing I do. And she's like, that's all you do is Uber? And I was like, well, yeah, sorry, I can't find a job. And she's like, oh, no, I'm not judging you. She's like, I'm not judging you. I'm just letting you know. And I said, okay. And then she's like, so, like, where do you live? And I was like, well, I live in Northeast Philadelphia right now. And she's like, I don't even know where that's at. Like, where's Northeast Philadelphia? And I'm like, well, it's in the northeast of Philadelphia. And she's just being a cunt, And her friend was kind of just like, oh, she's drunk, don't worry about it. And then she's like, so, like, where do you live? Do you have your own? I said, I live in my parents' basement. She goes, oh, well, that's cool. Like, making fun of me. So I gave them a 1-star rating. I do that now. Because, people, they are disrespectful. They get inside your Uber car. Half the people are polite. And then the other half of people are like, they're disrespectful. They get inside your car, they talk really loud, they have no respect for you whatsoever. Like, your fact that you're in a guest's car. It's like, if you got a problem, go take a cab. But no, they get inside your Uber and, all of a sudden, they're disrespecting you and shit, and it's like, making, like I said, they're making fun of me. And then the one bitch wanted me to pull over at Wawa. And I pull over at Wawa. It only took 2 minutes out of my time, but like give the person a tip, a $2 tip. It ain't gonna kill you. But no, they don't give you nothing. So there's like hardly anybody out here. So I told you it was raunchy out here. It was way better than last night, but it's it's died down very quickly. I don't know why. So, yeah, I'm going to head to my car in a little bit and wrap this up because I've already been yapping for 19 minutes. And I highly doubt I said anything interesting or funny. And I highly doubt anybody's even listening to this. I look like a madman right now just yelling in my phone. But nonetheless, well, what are you going to do? People are standing around. People are just hanging out talking right now. Ever since I said that Wawa line about the Italian classic, now that's kind of in the mood for it, but I'm going to wait till I get home. I'm already fat enough. You know, ate enough. Yeah, guys are still trying to talk to girls. They're still getting their attention. They're not going to fuck you. Okay? They're not going to go home with you. I hate to break it to you. It's good to try, but they just want their little attention. You're going to give it to them. But nonetheless, what are you going to do? It's not even that... It's not even that bad out. It's like pretty nice. I'm wearing jeans and a shirt. I could have worn shorts tonight, which would have been better on my balls. But a lot of guys are wearing hoodies. Like I'm driving down the street, and these guys, like 6 or 8 of these thugs, they're walking in the middle of the street. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we're tough. We're so cool. We wait for the light to turn green, and then we walk towards it. Yeah, we're so tough. It's like, you fucking faggots. You know what I mean? Go fuck yourself, man. But yeah, the Market Street just cleared up really quick. I thought it was hectic down here, but people are starting to go home now. There's not many hoes just sitting around. I see these 2 girls like pointing at me. Uh-oh, what did I do to them? Better get away from me. I'll kick your ass. I'm not afraid to kick a girl's ass. I know karate, even though I lost all my skills. But yeah, it's 2:20 right now. I'm recorded for 21 minutes. And I'm just going to keep going. This could be the whole podcast. I'll do an hour out here. I don't give a shit. Yeah, but these pickup guys are weird. Like, whenever I see these pickup guys, they're ignoring me. But then when they're by themselves, then they come up and go, oh, hey, what's up, man? They're fucking losers. That's why I don't hang out with them. But tonight would have made a difference. Even if I would have went out tonight or last night, would have been the same. Like I said, last night I got some good dances at Cuba Libre. I didn't get hard because I'm jacking off so much, you know what I mean? And I could tell because I didn't get hard at all. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just jacking it like crazy. Like, my dick didn't even get hard like one time when I was dancing with a girl. And that's bad. They weren't that attractive, but still, like, my dick should have got at least a little hard, right? But there's cops out here. I see people waiting for their Ubers. See, I'm a great Uber driver. It's like, I'm the worst Uber driver. My rating right now is a 4.69, which is like, that's like a B plus, A minus. But it should be lower because I've made so many wrong turns. You know what I mean? I've made so many, like, I've taken so long to pick people up, and I'm just not a good Uber driver. That's why I'm doing it part-time, because in order to do it full-time, I have to sit in my car all day. And I don't want to sit in my car all day picking people up. It's fucking terrible. Oh, these girls are walking across the street now to get their Uber. Yeah, they're getting that Uber. Me, I'm just standing here like a jack-off. I'm going to wrap this up in a few minutes. Highly doubt anybody listening to all this, and all this coverage that I'm covering right now. Some of it's coverage, some of it's just, you know, bullshit. Finally got their Uber. They've been waiting so long, and now they got it. Good for you. You got your stinking fucking Uber. People are such snobs with this Uber thing. That's why people act disrespectful. Because it's cheaper to take in a cab, so they know people need money, so they get inside your car, and then they want to disrespect you, these fucks. I just farted so loud and bad. Nobody's out here, though. But yeah, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna wrap this up, but I'm gonna walk down to Market Street one more time, and run across the street here. I'm gonna walk down this madness one more time, and we're gonna wrap this up because I think I've had enough, and so has the podcast world. They have had enough as well. Oh, man. What a night. Oh, there's a bunch of girls.
Yeah, text me when you get home, alright? I got homework.
Yeah, so There's all these girls across the street, but these guys are hitting them up. One of them is pretending to give her number away. I was talking about this yesterday. The bar business is the worst because the whole business is girls go out for whatever reason they go out. They get attention and stuff. And then the guys are going out to try to fuck them. And it's not going to happen. And they spend money and everyone spends money. And that's how the businesses get their money. But the Blue Martini, no one's out here. I guess the cops have cleaned house. They're definitely, they definitely could put the kibosh down on the street harassment. Wow, there's like 4 of them. 4 big booty Johns. Just walk down the parking lot. But Blue Martini, they want you to give you $20.
No, I didn't make fun of them. That joke.
You know, I'm not paying $20 to get rejected. Plus, it's like, not only that, but on top of that, it's not only do you have to pay $20, but there's no room in there. Like, at least Cuba Libre has room where you can move. There's no room in Blue Martini, so you're paying money just to stand there and get pushed around. Alright, I've been recording for 25 minutes, that's it. JoshCast sober commentary with drunk people coverage, folks. We did it again. Alright, gonna wrap this lovely episode up. Very long sober commentary. I tried to edit it, but I felt like I was on fire last night with my born rants. Today I did another push-up challenge video. Once again, go to the Josh Jack YouTube channel or my Facebook, most likely if you're listening to this awful podcast. Now let's wrap this up with some odd and topical news. Governor Cuomo calls New York City explosion of active terrorism. I think 29 people died from this New York City blast. And no, it was Hillary Clinton's cunt, everybody. 2 killed in a shooting at a community event in Washington, D.C., and it shows an African-American family grieving. Not to make fun of them. Just saying I said African-American because net worth of young painting prodigy may stun. I'm not surprised. He looks like a genius. He looks like he can paint. Yeah, I don't like the whole, what's it called? Sriracha sauce? My dad bought me this, and it's gross. It's supposed to be a phenomenon. I like regular hot sauce, like Louisiana. I'm not a big fan of the, I'm getting ready to do some Uber later tonight. Usually I leave out a little earlier, but, going to be leaving out a little later since, going to be able to do my laundry, if you must know. Thames Valley Police arrest man for kicking a pregnant Muslim. Okay, I did that story already. But it's so awesome I had to do it again. Some of these stories I already talked about. I really don't want to. There's a reason why women are taping their toes together. I thought it was just to cover the bunions. Rapper Coolio tried to take a loaded gun on a plane. Talking about gangsters' paradise. Oh, come on. Tell me that's not good. I mean, that's not a Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon Tonight Show joke. But come on, man. A 65-year-old woman sues a ballet workout after a big fall. So they tried to get her to do something, and she fell and broke her old cunt. Number of people on food stamps in the U.S. plummets. Wasn't that a good thing? Yeah, they're trying to say fuck you to Obama. Obama's favorite snack is pretty surprising. It's French fries. Not to me. We all know black people love fried food. And there's some racism there for you, right? Alright, let's get to the weird news, odd news, strange news. There's not much going on the topic. We're talking about Obama's French fry fetish. Who gives a fuck? We hypnotized a bunch of coworkers and it was insane. I guess they all trashed each other and they all yelled at each other. I don't know about the whole hypnotism thing. Some people say it's real, but you have to be able to focus. Focus on this podcast. The pizza camp for adults looks like heaven on earth. Wait, there's a place you can eat pizza? Sign me up. You can now take a dump in a solid gold toilet and call it art. Potty mouth teacher gets time out. Let's see more of this story. Canadian teacher has been accused of telling her students lots of inappropriate things, including to grow some balls. Well, that's good. She said to the student, "Why don't you lick me where I fart?" Dude, if one of my female teachers said that to me, I would be busting out laughing. She's awesome. Why don't you lick me where I fart? That's gross. That's awesome. This is the JoshCast top story of the day. Big shark crushes fisherman's dreams in catching little shark. Jesse James Decker praises husband's penis after touchdown. Well, she should, right? Oh, I'm gonna suck your cock when you get home. She should. That's what a gal should do. Car dangles on the side of the garage after the worst parking job ever. I can't park my car still to this day. I highly doubt it's as worse as mine. High school student actually eats dead ants on potato chips. Almost loses his lunch. He did lose his lunch. Get it? He threw it. David Ortiz test drives a beef jerky delivery drone. So, that's pretty tasty. Pasta truck spills turns UK highway into a real spaghetti junction. Mystery catfish falls from the sky and hits a woman in the face. Looks like a big duty. The ridiculously massive dog. It's a big soft baby boy at heart. This dog is huge, man. Kissing chickens can spread salmonella, CDC warns. Why would you want to kiss a chicken? Hordes of naked cyclists overtake Philadelphia. Oh, I wish I saw that. This company says astrology can determine your pooping habits. Chipotle drone delivery test brings us a taste of the future. This makeup artist transformed herself into Steve Buscemi. It's a woman. Alright, trying to get to anything good. Sausage throwers duke it out at a black pudding championship. And by black pudding, why would they call it black pudding? Isn't pudding always brown? Hero Burrito helps officers save a trapped kitten, and Burrito's a cat. Drum and Bugle Corpse Willy Wonka cover is a Sweet Chin Wilder tribute. And that's it for the show, everybody. Thank you for listening. If anybody listened to anything, if you listen to any of this, and I'll see you on the next one. Yeah.
You have just listened to the world's most awful podcast show, JoshCast.